So this piece is called The Flight of the Red Sparrow. 500 birds fly north from their camp by the Cannonball River. A great caravan of warriors and peacemakers. Red sparrows of the rainbow people, squawking and calling for the changes that need to be made in this world for us all to survive. Grandfather leads with the songs of his ancestors. Grandmother prays for our hearts to stay in love. A portion of the flock breaks off early. We descend on an active construction site. The diggers are filling in the dirt with a giant cat bulldozer to hide the black snake. Once they see us, they arm themselves with baseball bats. There is fear in their eyes that is visible from 50 feet away. The red sparrows link arms and march slowly forward, singing songs of peace, singing the water song. They move closer, and a yellow helicopter comes up from behind a hill and circles around. Dapple is extra grumpy this morning. "Go the fuck home," one of the workers yells. "This is private property." A woman responds, "This is all of our land. What you are doing here affects all of us." Another water protector yells, "Miwachone!" The water protectors respond, "Water is life!" The truck speeds down the dirt road from behind. Banging on his horn, the driver is a face of rage. The line breaks and reforms as he tries to run them over and keeps going through. The standoff continues on. Workers armed with baseball bats, yelling insults, yelling threats. The water protectors, armed with only their bodies, yelling back, "We love you. We're doing this for you too." A woman yells, "Don't you have children? Think of your children. Where are they going to drink? Oil? They can't drink oil. They need to drink water. We need to save the water." The workers begin to silence. They lower their bats. A man sees their hearts and yells, "You're all good men. You're good men. You just made a choice to do the wrong thing. I drove 1,100 miles to tell you that. You're doing the wrong thing. But you're good men. You're good men. This is just all wrong. You don't have to do it. You can quit your job. There's other ways you can make money." Someone else says, "You should all call the day off. You'll still get paid anyway." One of the last workers to budge yells some misinformation. "You're getting paid too, aren't you?" All the water protectors look at each other and start laughing with confusion. "We're not getting paid. Who's paying us?" they all say in their own way. One of the organizers tells them to stay together, to not fall into a lapse from unity. They hold the line. The helicopter flies close over their heads to break their wind, but they keep flying. A message comes in over the radio. Construction is shut down for the day. The water protectors begin singing the water song. Soon they turn around to march back to their cars, to join the rest of the caravan that is on its way up to Bismarck. They leave the workers speechless, lost for words, maybe their hearts heavy with understanding. In Bismarck, several flocks converge on the state capitol building. 500 strong, they begin to march in prayer, led by the youth, with the elders quickly following. The sacred drum provides each footfall. White allies provide the outer ranks to give a safeguard for their indigenous brothers and sisters on the inside leading the march. Security runs the outer line, keeping everyone pepped up and checking any extra aggression. They yell, "Think of someone you love. Think of the person you love the most. Keep them in your mind as you walk." We march until the riot police descend on us and allow us to go no further. We stand outside of the federal jail where some of our protectors are still locked up. The elders begin to pray. We lower our hats and listen quietly. A frontline forms of white allies to give guard to the ceremonies. They take off their masks and lower their bandanas to make eye contact with the police officers. Not a single officer can keep their eyes from shifting. Some of them hear the prayers for them, for their children, for the water and all life. They look like they are about to cry, like the uniform they wear is tightening and they can't breathe with it on anymore. The standoff lasts for hours. There is one dispersal order given, but it goes unenforced. Both sides give silence for the elders in prayer. Officers are forced to see the humanity behind this movement. Youth adds voice through song and cheers. Speakers suggest we imagine hugging the police. We think of them kindly, for they know not what they do or what they protect. Spirits are high when we decide to leave. There's been much accomplished in a single day. We march home in prayer. Love has been spread. Humanity has been reached. The water protectors are only getting stronger. And even with the pipeline nearing completion, there is hope in the prayers we chant. When I return to camp, I barely wear my winter jacket. The heat of the day still glows inside me. A fire burns that I think will never leave. Thanks.
Yeah.